What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Today we are going to be going over some Dragon Ball Z figures, more so my statue style figures. Really nice shelf pieces. But to get things started, I started collecting Dragon Ball Z figures about a couple, 2 or 3 years ago. I used to collect a lot as a kid, but then, as you grow up, you got to get rid of things. But I started to collect for them again, and it all started with this figure right here. Now this I got from Hobby Lobby. This is it's like a snap together model. You don't have to paint any of it. I don't even think you had to put any of the decals on it, but it just snaps together. Really light plastic. But this is where it all started recently. And now, as you're going to see in this video and the other one I have planned, how far this problem has got me. But some people call it a problem, other people call it a hobby. Either which way, it's one and the same, isn't it? Right here we've got some blind bag little figures that I got. Here's a Broly, Super Saiyan Broly. Pretty cool. I like this figure. Very cool pose. That is one thing with Dragon Ball Z figures. There's only so many poses that you'll find the figures in. Right here we've got a little blind bag statue Piccolo. He's really cool looking. And we've got a Gamma. I believe this is Gamma 1. Oh, Gamma 2. I can never remember which one's got the red cape and which one's got the blue cape. That's Gamma 2 there. From the Super movie, if you have not seen it. Right here we've got a couple Funko Pops. I believe the Vegeta and Goku there I've had for quite a while. And just recently, I think within the last year, I picked up that Frieza there. These are really cool. I did not get these in box. I think I found these on a swap site. But yeah, I had to pick them up. These were, again, another one of my beginner pieces when I started collecting all of these again. Frieza's really cool. He's got like the, metallic look to his dome. Yeah, he's really cool looking. And then these, you guys will probably see at Target and Walmart. These are like the 12-inch, like doll type figures that you'll see. As you can see, we've got, Kid Buu, got Jiren, got Super Saiyan 4 Goku from GT series, and Gold Vegeta, or Gold Frieza, sorry. Okay, now I want to show you guys the actual statue figures that I have. Now, like I was saying, there's only so many poses that you tend to see Dragon Ball Z characters in, and in these three statues, as you can see, they're very similar. But we've got our basic Goku. Very nice figure, good sculpt, perfect shelf piece to display. I mean, all of these are. We've got Trunks over here from the GT series. Then my man, we've got Cell. One of my favorite characters in the Dragon Ball universe. I don't really know exactly why I like him so much, but I do. He's just a cool character. He's got the cockiness of Frieza, but I don't know, man. There's just something about it. But I do like the clear dome with the little brain in there. It's a cool little detail. But yeah, as you can see, all one pose. Let's go ahead and check out the next ones. You'll see something similar with those as well. We'll just go ahead and call this pose 2. As you can see, this is another pretty normal stance you'll see Dragon Ball Z characters in, with the double fists out to the side like they're getting ready to power up. I mean, you got little Goku over here just raging out. This is Goku from the GT series. Got Vegeta Blue over here. Then we got Super Saiyan Goku. Here, I'll spin these ones around so you can see the detail. This one here, the Vegeta, is more of like feels more of like a PVC style, material. The other ones, I don't know if they're like a super dense plastic or what. But really cool details. Really good shelf display pieces. I do like how the little Goku, you know, they have him propped up like he's floating. That's a really cool detail there. All right, let's take a look at the next ones. And then we'll call this pose number 3. This is another pose that you'll see a lot of Dragon Ball Z characters in. And it's the, you know, flying in punch attack, or I don't know what you want to call it. But as you can see, this pose right here, we've got the Kaioken Goku. This is a very cool one. All the metallic red on it. His skin, you can barely tell in the picture here, or in the video here, you can barely tell, but his skin actually has a reddish pink tint to it. For some reason, it's showing up pretty normal color. Maybe if I get Yamcha really, you can still barely tell. But Goku, even the brown of his hair and the cuffs and his belt and the boots, everything has like a brownish look to it to kind of show that everything's like in a red light. But the Yamcha, this is probably the better Yamcha statue I've come across. It's just a decent pose, a decent look. You know, he's really getting his rage on. Then he's got his little wolf power spirit unleashing from him. Yeah, his wolf just kind of, it just goes into the side of him there. It comes in separate pieces when you get it, but let's go ahead and spin Goku around and check out the details. Yeah, very well sculpted figures. And yeah, you'll see any store that sells a lot of anime, you know, toys or anything like that, you're bound to see a ton of Dragon Ball Z model or statues. Generally for around, you know, $25 to $50. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the next ones I have here. Now this one's a little different to kind of show you. They have everything, like the statue is fine, but it's kind of, you know, there's a lot going on in such a small area. I guess it's kind of like the best shot to give you, but we've got Gotenks here with the little spirit Gotenks coming out. Really cool little statue. But yeah, it's like, it's kind of hard to see everything going on unless you get like right down at its level. That's the only thing I probably dislike about this statue. Other than that, it's really cool, especially if you're a Gotenks fan. Really cool to display. But my favorite statue, probably other than my cell, is this one right here. Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Now this one's really cool. Of course, as you can see, facing it head on, it looks like he's about to just blast you in the face. You know, really cool little statue. Pretty big too. So it looks like from the side, he's got his tail, a lot of detail on the fur. Oop, I just broke it. False alarm, didn't break it. I just didn't have all the pieces pushed in all the way. That's my bad. But I will say, outside of how it just fell apart right now, this is one of those statues that if you are not careful and it's bouncing around a lot or there's a lot of vibration, it will find its way to falling apart. More so the tail falling out than anything. It's usually one of two things that happens with the statue. One, the tail will fall out just because it goes in very easy. You could probably glue it in place, but I don't know. I haven't done that just because I don't want to mess up the statue. And another thing is it will pop off of that support. That's the other thing that will happen quite a bit with this one. I think it's because it's got a lot of forward-leaning weight. You know, there's a lot hanging from that support. So you do want to be careful with this one, but it is pretty sturdy. It's fallen quite a few times and I haven't broke any fingers off yet, knock on wood. And yeah, so that right there are all of my little statue figures so far. Now I am getting ready to do a video where I'm going to show you guys the many Dragon Ball Z action figures that I have acquired over the past couple years. So if you want to see all of those, go ahead and click on that video right now. But until the next one, you guys, later.